and shoulders up on the board. Is there anybody out there that needs a partner? I'm sure about 15, 20 people will trickle in about 3 minutes late, but here we go, guys. Get through workout, 6 sections up here, because this top one right here is going to double as your warm-up. So we want you to knock this one out first, and then the rest of the sections you can do in any order that you choose. Today's interval is going to increase plus 10 harder push-ups. Yes, I did the math on that. 6 sections. These push-ups are going to get high. So nobody said you had to get them on rope in. So whenever those push-ups start to get high, just go till you can't anymore. But hold on. All right, now let's go. Pick it back up, and then finish them off. And then if you want to hit an optional hill out the door to the street, then back in, you can do that as well. The top section, which is also doubling as your warm-up, is going to be spins and shoulder taps. One jumps on a bike or a jump rope, while the other one does 60 shoulder taps. Variations are from a push-up position. Putting your feet up on a box make it a little more difficult, or you can completely invert yourself up on the wall for the most advanced version. The next section is a lat raise ladder. Very simple. This is old school. We used to do these all the time. But your partner gets a set of dumbbells, you get a set of dumbbells. We're just going to start off with 2 measly side lateral raises, and then your partner does 2. Then you will do 4, partner will do 4, 6, 6, 8, 8. Increasing by 2 all the way up to 16 if you want to call it a day. After that, you can, or you can do 18 and 20. Your reps are going to feel quite a bit different at 14, 16, 18, 20. If your form starts going out the window, drop that weight, guys. Scale your weight. Next, we got spins and single arm push press. Just jump on a bike or a jump rope or a bike. Keep those shoulders warmed up. Grabbing something challenging here, guys. If you can just sit here, knees locked out, flat-footed, and press it overhead, easy peasy. That's not the weight you need. All right, we're going to get that staggered stance. We're going to get that power stance, and you're push. All right, we want you to get that little cheat in there to get the weight overhead. Reps are starting off high, 10 on each side, and then as these reps go down, we are encouraging you to increase the weight. So your weight selection for 4 needs to greatly differ than your weight selection for 10. Standing alternating chest flies. Grab something reasonable here. You're going to start off wide. Those palms are going to be facing in front of you. You're just going to cross your body. I want you to focus on that upper chest. All right, whenever you get to the top, get a squeeze, and then nice and controlled on the way down. We need to cross our bodies going all the way across, just like this. A lot of people go, we're just going boom, right? Just right underneath that opposite eye. Squeeze the top of that chest. While your partner does slide push-ups, first set is going to be 2 on each side. Few ways you can do these because these are a little more advanced. But you can do it from your knees, or we're going to go from toes first. Knees first. That left hand, if he's working on his right, that left hand is going to stay still. And that right hand is going to slide out to where it's completely straight. And then we're going to slide it back in. 2 on one side, then 2 on the other. You can also do them from your toes. Increasing up to 6, and then back down to 2, by 2s to 2. If you want to do a 10 and 8 set, please feel free. Incline bench is going to be on the racks back there. We're just going to do 3 sets. We want your failure to fall somewhere between 8 and 12. So if your first set, you got way too many. If you could get way too many, let's increase that weight on your first set. If you couldn't quite get 8, all right, let's take some of that weight off. But just pretend that he's in one of those incline benches. He's leaning back. Whenever you're setting yourself up here, guys, if that bar is above your head, right, to begin with, you're too far back into the rack. So you're going to want to have to pull it out and then push down. Some of you that don't typically do incline bench, it's going to be a little wobbly. You're going to be let's just make sure that we're nice and controlled, going down to the top of our chest and pressing up. 3 sets of incline bench. If the 45-pound bar becomes too much for some of you, we have those shorter black bars over there that has a piece of red tape in the middle. Those are only 33 pounds. So you should be able to do those. And then last but not least, we got a ball slam ladder. Picking it up in a squat, slamming in a squat, starting off with 2, increasing by 2 to 16. So what I had Yeah. Yeah. If you want to be advanced on the slack push-up, start at 10 and 8. Anybody need a partner?